I didn't expect to be making this video. Actually, I was matching colors across three very different cameras: the Nikon Zf, Osmo Pocket 3, and the Leica Q3. So let me start here by showing you my overall Final Cut Pro timeline. You can see that I've got my layer stacks on top, and my different layers I have adjusted appropriately and distinguished between a technical LUT, a creative LUT, or an overall correction or highlight protection. Then the clips below, you can see how I toggle between turning them on and off, so you can see how I'm applying the LUTs and looks and how it can look between outdoor, indoor, and on skin tones. Overall, I was pretty happy with the result of how this performed, but it did take a lot of trial and error, especially when I was shooting with the Osmo Pocket 3. Now let's have a look at this first test. This is the Babushka doll, and I shot this on the Leica Q3. This is the Nikon Zf, and as you can see, I got the grades fairly close. They could be a little bit closer for sure, but my intention was to get a baseline that was pretty close, and that was by setting a Kelvin of 5500K. I then tested outside. This is the Leica Q3, and I tested the Nikon Zf, which can be seen here. I cropped in a little bit just to help give the same point of view, because I both shot them with 28mm. Then I proceeded to hand hold the Leica Q3. I should have probably stabilized this a little bit, but as you can see, I got some decent skin tones, but I needed to pull and push the color wheels a little bit. The same can be said about the Nikon Zf, but I'm pretty happy with the color consistency between the two of these. This here is the DJI Osmo straight out automatic, just 10-bit color, no log, no HLG. This is the same 5500K setting that I shot the Q3 and the Zf on. So interestingly, it doesn't like 5500 as a baseline. I also tried to push it up to something around about 7000, which I noticed is where the Osmo is pushing an auto white balance a little bit more. Actually, more specifically, it's 7600 I noticed the optimal color balance on the Osmo Pocket 3. So then I went back to the auto. I reduced the sharpness ever so slightly and the noise reduction to give me a softer, not so harsh digital looking image. And overall, this graded pretty consistently. So what I discovered from my little test here is that I can shoot the Osmo Pocket 3 in its auto color setting, and I can get pretty decent color performance. The Leica Q3 needs a little bit more push and pull, and you need to keep it in the 5500K range. And the Nikon Zf with a natural tone profile also needs to be shot at about a 5500K. I hope it helps, and if you have any questions about trying to color match these three cameras in a fairly fuss-free way using just standard dynamic range color grading, then this might be helpful. Keep grading, guys. Cheers.